I also said that when it comes to the story, it always tends to be similar, no matter what the app it's on. So sometimes it's hard to judge because there are so many step-sibling stories out there, which is a true thing. And I think that one of the things that helped make this stand out a bit more was that there was more of a cat and mouse within the series. There was an added element of danger and ruin. It didn't fully take over the plot. It helped make the plot a bit more down to earth and not over the top. I also think Cameron and Jenna played off each other very nicely in this one. I feel like they leaned into the will they only to pull the rug out from under you at the last minute. Their characters were so close and going to give into that bond, and then they stop. Or most times it's Tessa who stops, because no matter how much she wants to give into that bond and be with Caleb, she knows it will not end well for either of them. For her, she will be kicked out of the pact and left to fend for herself. This is all she has, and she can't risk losing that. You see this nearly come to be when their parents find out about them. Tessa is said to be taken away to become a breeder because she has disgraced their family's honor. Tessa's mom even said Tessa was no longer her daughter. So that fear and idea of being kicked out wasn't for nothing. It was a real fear and possibility. Caleb believed that nothing would happen if they were found out. He didn't understand the real fear Tessa faced because he was an alpha and the heir to the Hawthorne pack. He was a bit more reckless, but still cared about Tessa and her well-being. He liked the game he was playing and didn't get the harsh reality of it until he was told Tessa was being sent away. He was told he was being sent away too, but he cared more about Tessa and how she was being kicked out like she didn't matter. He even tried to tell them that he was the one to blame and to punish him and not Tessa. That is when it finally hit that all of this was something to worry about. He wasn't going to let Tessa go. He was going to get her back, even if it meant he was to be kicked out of the pack too, as long as Tessa was safe. As long as Tessa was safe and with him, that was all that mattered.